Well, since Ted Thomas is the authority on tax lien certificates, he knows a thing or two, or three, or four about this business, and he's always happy to share, and we're happy to have you again, Ted. Here's a question, and I only heard this. What is an over-the-counter tax lien? An over-the-counter tax lien?
Okay, all right. So every county in the United States is either going to sell a tax lien certificate or a tax defaulted property. And what happened is people didn't pay their taxes. And so in half of the states, they'll issue a tax lien certificate. So let's just pick a county in Florida to use the example. So I'll pick Jacksonville. Okay, now Jacksonville is, 800, 900,000 people, million people in the county. It's called Duval County. So the county is not collecting enough money because people aren't paying the tax. So they issue a tax certificate. Anybody can buy it that wants to go buy it. So when you go to buy a tax certificate, you first look it up on a list. This is a list for Jacksonville County, okay? You can find the same thing online. There's about 30,000 certificates in there, no pictures, just 30,000. All right, so they have the auction. Anybody can buy a certificate. They're doing the auction online now. You don't even have to go there, online. So at the end of the auction, there's 30,000 there. I can assure you, at least in my 30 years, I've never seen them sell all the certificates in any county. So what are they gonna do with the ones that are left over? Well, that means that people still haven't paid the tax. The government still needs the money. So they take that list and they shrink it down to what's left. So instead of a big list, now it's just one page, say, all right? So they take that list back to the county and they post it up on the wall or they put it on a computer there. And anybody that wants to can walk into the county, and in some counties they'll let you do it online. And when you walk into the county, you got a big desk, like I have a desk in front of me, big desk, it's long, about 20 foot long. And you can walk in and say, I want to buy a tax lien certificate. They'll say, well, do you know which one you want? And you'll say, yes. And you'll have already looked it up online and you can just look up the number. You'll say, I want number 777-444-222. And they'll go over and, okay, and they'll pull out that tax certificate, that number you just said. They'll say, this is that number. Here's your certificate. Thanks for your money. And you just bought a tax lien certificate. Now, why would you want to know that? Because at the auction, when the auction took place, it started at 18% and people were bidding it down. So some people bid it down. When certificates are sold at auction, they bid down. The lowest bidder gets it. All right, so what if people are bidding down all day long and you don't want to bid down? So don't. Just wait until the auction's over. Go over there. You're the only one standing at the counter. You're going to bid yourself down. So your certificate's 18%. So there's a way to get the highest rate just because you watch this video.
Hey, can I ask you though, was there a reason it wasn't bid on? I mean, in other words, does that say anything about the property, the condition the property's in, that it's still available?
Maybe it's a bad property. Maybe maybe people just ran out of money. Maybe it's late in the day to sell those certificates. I've been to auctions in Chicago. It took 35 days to sell all the certificates.
Oh, wow. Geez. Okay.
Now they put them online. They get it done in 2 or 3 days. So the point is maybe people, I'm sick of doing this. They don't go. Yeah, they can't sell everything. It's, it's like grocery store. There's always some leftovers and whatever. Could there be properties the same way? You can buy property over the counter too. That's what over the counter is all about. You can just walk in there, or the county will have a website, and over here they'll say over the counter sales. Nice.
And they do this. Do they do this in all states, Ted?
They do this in all counties.
All counties. Okay. In every state.
Yeah. Every state.
Oh, okay. Okay, a lot of opportunities there, as normally. But,
now some of the states can decide they don't want to do that. They can just say, like actually Georgia does. Georgia said, we don't want to mess with that. If you need to sell it, we'll wait till next year. We just let the property sit there. They don't care. But they'll just put it up for auction again.
And how do I make sure they usually have the over the counter available, or can I find out ahead of time?
Just go online. Always go online.
Okay.
Find out if they got an auction list over the counter. These are properties that didn't sell.
Okay.
Okay. These are tax liens that didn't sell. They'll also have one for properties, and they'll call that surplus lands or lands available. They'll have different names for that.
Well, that's great. I know.
That's a pretty sophisticated question. It's going to take me about 10 or 15 minutes to answer, so we can do that one again.
Yeah, well, that's okay, because we're going to be doing another video on that. And hey, if you're not already at the website, tedthomas.com/free, you want to go there because there's plenty of websites here, and we're going to be talking to Lien next. But right now, Ted, let them know when they do the /free, what's that free all about?
Okay, so if you go to tedthomas.com/free, first of all, there's a website there that has literally hundreds of videos. Everything on the website is free, so that doesn't cost you anything. But the free is put on there now because we have auction lists available. Now, I said list, but you can't get lists, you got to buy them. But we're going to give you one free. So the reason it says free, if you want an auction list from a county that's close to you, and we have it, we'll let you we'll download it right to your computer. It's free. You ought to take advantage of it.
And you can do it once again by going to tedthomas.com/free. Head there right now.
Absolutely. Good.